Good morning, or afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Positive Motivation Streams and More, starring your host, Mr. Arizona. It is now approximately 12:21 p.m. on Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. And the thought, the positive motivation today, ladies and gentlemen, is be your own light. Dare for individuality. You see, being your own light is a part of the spiritual, mental, and everything else growth and development of you. Being your own light is your way of saying to society, I am an individual. I'm not a part of the whole. I am a I'm a part of being an individual. I'm not a part of the general population. I wish to be individualized, unique, which is part of our spiritual and mental growth as well. We dare to be individuals. We dare to show others our individuality as well in everything that we do, everything that we say. Do we say the same things? No, we do not. Do we do the same things? No, we do not. We dare to be individuals. We dare to bring our own light to every situation. And you have to decide whether you wish to cover up that light or bring it forth and let everybody and let it shine all the glory and let it everybody to enjoy it. It is entirely up to you. Now, I tried to I tried to rehearse this sermon as much as I could. But I do admit that when I put myself in front of a camera, my words trip up on themselves. And I tend to stutter. I tend to get nervous because it's like I recite and recite and recite and recite, thinking, oh, I've got everything I want to say. I've got everything I want to do. And then once the limelight comes on, once the camera comes on, I'm like, and I tend to stutter because I tend to get a little nervous, which is typical, normal for everyone on this planet. Because not everybody's perfect. Not everybody was meant for, should I say, the big scene. You know, it's not easy for people to actually, it's not as simple as it seems. It's not as simple, you know, a simple act of just turning on a phone and just speaking with somebody or communicating with somebody. You see, you see, we have to we have to realize as individuals that our voices do carry out, that our words that we say on this platform do matter. They do carry weight. They do carry some substance. What's up, Gabby? How you doing? That is why I challenge everybody to be their own light, to be their own individual each and every day of their lives. You know, if somebody's going to do something that, for instance, like if somebody's doing something that you don't feel comfortable with it, but you go with that flow anyway because it's what everybody else is doing. It's not what you want to do, but it's what everybody else is doing. And I hate to say this, but what you're doing to yourself is that you are basically suffocating your own individuality by sacrificing yourself as to appease other people. You know, you have the capability of bringing your own light, bringing your own thoughts, your own views, being yourself as an individual. People respect you for that. People will understand your character more if you approach people and situations as an individual, not as like, well, this person told me to do this person told me to do that. He told me, she told me, yada, 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 yada. No. If you do something in life, it should be of your own accord, of your own free will. Be your light. Be your own guidance. Seek what you know. I'm just going to basically quote something from the Bible. Seek and ye shall find. Look and it will be revealed to you. Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate this. You know, I'm glad that it's nice to know that that I am inspiring people of the younger generation, and I hope you at least gain some knowledge or some wisdom so that you could carry it yourself. And I hope to God that it helps you in your life as well to become a better, stronger person, a strong individual, and hold confidence to yourself and as well as around other people. You know, be strong and be the best you can be. Carry your own light with you, and do not let anybody tell you you're never good enough. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that, because guess what? You can. See, my father, I will never, ever, ever forget my father's words. My father told me you could do anything you want to if you put your mind to it. You could be anything you want to be if you put your mind to it. You can accomplish anything you want if you put your mind to it. What's up, Carmen? How you doing? You know, I do admit, yes, we're all care. What's up, Carmen? Yes, you be your own light. See, all of us carry a light within us. All of us carry a reason for being on this beautiful planet of ours. All of us carry a certain gift for being here. And what that gift is, my friends, you have to look deep inside yourself and you will see it. You will see the light, you will see the life, and you will see the general beauty that is you, that is the true you, that is the person that, geez, all you have to do is shine it up a little bit and put that out right out there in the front window to where everybody can see it. See, we're all born with talents. We're all born with gifts. Why not show them? Why not bring it out? Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be intimidated. Oh, well, I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Look, you are you. You are the beautiful, most handsome individual on the face of this earth. Why not show your true talent for the world to see so that they can see how much of a beautiful person you really are, and how much of a wonderful difference that you can make in this lifetime? Yes, my father told me that you could be anything you want to be if you put your mind to it. Even though my father would always, would always put me down. He would always knock me down. He said, nah, you ain't going to do this. You ain't going to do that. But guess what? Do you know why he did that? He encouraged me to every single day prove him wrong. And I did every single day because that was his way of encouraging me to be the best of the best of the best of the best. I am the best because why? Because I believe in myself, and I believe in my ability to do what's right and to do me, to do basically to be myself, to be my own light, to bring my own individual talent and knowledge to this platform. I know I'm not the greatest. I never said I was. But guess what? I don't have to be the greatest. I know I'm not the most handsome person in the world. I never said I was. But guess what? I'm good enough. You know, I'm good as far as I'm concerned. I shouldn't let other people's opinion or other people's feelings, get in the way of what I want to do. Just because people think that, oh, he's a bad person, but that doesn't mean I have to think that way. That doesn't mean that I have to feel that way. Because guess what? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not the world's most perfect person in the world. I never said I was. But guess what? I am me. I bring my own light to this platform. I bring my own individuality to this platform, to this app itself. And whether people like me or not, that's up to them as an individual. And I understand it. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I hold no hate towards anybody. But I bring a light like no one else has ever brought. Because why? Because I bring a specific talent, a specific individual light to this platform that nobody, I guarantee nobody, could ever duplicate. No one could ever copy off of. No one could ever be me. Just like no one could ever be you. No one could ever be anybody. Because why? Because we are all individuals. And we are loved. We are cared for. We are the best. All of us are. Nobody's better than the one or the other. No, we are all the same. We are all individuals because we are all part of the living, breathing branch, which, well, basically tree, which is life. And you know what I've been doing? You know what I've been doing? I've been floating around YouTube, floating around like dust in the wind, not knowing where I want to be, not knowing where I want to go. But guess what? You know what I'm going to do? Seems how that I've found my place here. I'm going to bury my roots deep in the ground, and I'm going to what do you call it? Extend my branches out far and wide, and I'm going to grow tall and strong, and I'm going to soak up that sun and withstand all the rain, all the fucking sleet, all the fucking bad weather, because guess what? That shit is going to just make me stronger and stronger and stronger and preach my word louder, louder, and louder and farther than ever. I'm going to keep going with this, and I'm going to keep going and going and going. You know, everybody always says practice makes perfect. And I realize that, I have a God given gift, I have a God given talent. Why not show it out? Why not put it out on display for everybody to see? Why not show it truly? Yeah, I've been in drama. I've been in BS. I should have never been in it in the first place. I should have never been in any of that because none of it was my business. None of it was my way. But I got into it because I fell into the drama trap of negativity. And that's nobody's fault but my own. And I carry that fault. But guess what? I use my failures as stepping stones to my success. Whether I fail or whether I succeed, it doesn't matter, because the point is, I'm still here. I'm only human. Humans make mistakes all the time. The question is, if life knocks you down, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to just sit there and just lie in the floor? Or are you going to take yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep walking that path with a spring in your step, a smile on your face, and your head held high, looking forward, never backward? Because think about it. Life is like driving a car, okay? Life is like driving a car. There's the front windshield, right? There's the front windshield. And there's the rear view mirror. You know why the rear view mirror is so goddamn small? Because the past is behind you and the future is in front of you. The future is way more wider than the past, because the past slowly disappears into the distance. That's true. And it's true. That's why it is essential for everyone to be their light. Don't go into drama because someone else is in there, or someone else told you, or someone else made you go in there, or whatever. No. Do what you do because feel it in your heart. Look in your heart and in your soul, and you'll find out where you truly want to be. I actually watched. There was this lady shaman on she's on YouTube, and she makes all these different noises, and she makes an entire orchestra and does all this, and she does kind of little simple things like this, but she makes all of these different noises she's basically a walking band. And it was so amazing. Have you ever seen that guy that you call these walking junk bands? And he's got all this garbage that he just collected out of nowhere. Just collected a bunch of junk, and they're sometimes called what do you call it? Street bummers, street drummers, or some shit like that. To where they'll just get all kinds of like tools, like whether it's like lead pipes or things like that. They'll take a whole bunch of stuff that looks like garbage to you or I, but they would take it and turn it into musical instruments. It was so cool, so interesting. In fact, like I said, I listened to a shaman the other day, and she literally brought me down to tears because it was so powerful. Because I've been missing out on one thing: getting in touch with Mother Nature and getting in touch with who I am internally. That's what I've been missing. That's who I've been missing as me. Because I'm one with nature, and I try to help people out and make people laugh and entertain them as much as I can while I'm still here, so that when I pass on, my legacy, my memory will not be forgotten, but it will be remembered forever. Yep, exactly, Blind. Yes, I love ASMR, and I love Native American stuff as well, because they really help me to get in touch with who I truly am. Like I said, I guess it's because how I got involved. I'm going to tell you how exactly I got involved with this drama community. And what it was, when I first came here, I knew nothing about drama. I knew nothing about anything. But the thing was, I was a miserable, suffering son of a bitch. And I did the worst thing that anybody can do. I came in as an angry, miserable person because I was hurting and I didn't know how to express myself in many, many different other ways. So I came in here as a broken person, as a person that I knew what I was doing. I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. And I hurt a lot of good people in the process. Even though, well, supposedly my reasons were justified, when there is no justification for being negative or being rotten or being miserable to anybody. There's none. There is no justification for that. I've realized that. But it took me a long time to finally wake up and realize, why am I doing this? Why am I creating drama and creating BS when I don't have to? I don't have to do any of that. And then I'll never forget when someone came in. This was strange. Someone came in a troll account one time. And this is what stuck with me. Someone came in a troll account and said, remember who you are. Remember where you came from. And remember your true purpose for being on this beautiful platform of ours. And my reason is simple. It got me thinking a long time. I'm a very, very good, caring, and sweet person. I'm not this negative, mean, disgusting person that I painted myself out to be. I'm not. I'm actually a really sweet, kind-hearted person. And I have lots of love for everybody. I just, I guess it took me a while to find out how to express myself in my own way. See, I got into negativity because I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with the life that I had chosen. But I found out now, if I'd have known now, if I'd have known then what I know now, I would go back and talk to myself and say, hey, don't get involved in this drama. It's not worth it. Because the only person that you're truly hurting is yourself and yourself alone. Because by getting involved in drama and negativity, you yourself create a toxic environment that is not good for anybody. You know, and a lot of people subtly told me, AZ, you weren't meant for the drama community. You weren't meant for the drama community. You're meant for better things. And they always told me, do you. Do you. Follow your heart. Do you. I'll never forget that. And now guess what? Here it is years later, and I'm actually doing what I want to do. I'm actually doing what I'm feeling my heart to do. I'm being my own light. I'm being my own individual self. And it's a great, great, and glorious thing. I'm rising above all the bullshit, all the negativity, all the crap. And I'm finally seeing the light. And it's great. It's glorious. And it is the most peaceful feeling that I myself have ever felt in my whole entire life. And if I could do this, I know for a fact a lot of you out there can do this too. Because you see, when I hit the top of that mountain, I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to be extending my hand out to each and every one of you. And all of you are going to be right on the top of that mountain with me, looking at the gorgeous view of the beautiful surroundings. I will not be alone. I will never, ever leave a brother or a sister behind. I will always extend my hand and say, come on, let's go. And I don't care if you're my best friend or you're my worst enemy. The doors to communications are always open. No matter what. Everyone knows how to get a hold of me. And if they need to talk to me about anything, they know how to do it. And they can do it anytime. And I'll talk to them. You know, there's nothing wrong with what I do because I follow my heart. And wherever my heart leads me. Could be, you know, it could be a good place. It could be a bad place. It could be a happy place. It could be a sad place. I don't know. I just go with my heart and let my heart be my guide because it's never steered me wrong. And that's why I'm daring to be my own light, my own self as an individual. And if people don't know that, understand that, all I know is I know where my path is. I know my direction in my life. And if people want to follow me that way, by all means. If you don't, that's fine too. I respect your right as an individual. And I will never, ever discourage that. I will encourage it. And if you ever feel your light is going out, I'll give you a match and I'll let you relight it. Fire's running low, don't worry, I'll get you more kindling. Here you go. Like I said, be your own light. Be your own as an individual. And you could never go wrong. Let your heart be your true guide. Don't let anybody tell you or influence you or say, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. No. Be your own person as an individual. All of us on this earth have a gift, have a talent. Why not show it off to the world so that the world can see the true joy that you really have? I know a lot of people are intimidated by the world thinking, well, if I show my talent, the world might try and take it away or anything like that. You know what I'm going to say to you? Talent is inside your heart, inside your soul. And that is something that nobody on this earth can ever take away. Nobody can take the real you away. Nobody can take what you truly want to do away. We all have treasure built up within us. Depends on whether you want to share it or whether you want to just squander it away. Me, I'm happy to share my treasure. Because why? Because think about it. To share a coin is a beautiful thing. Because then when you share a coin with one person, the other person takes that coin and shares it with someone else, and with someone else, and with someone else. And pretty soon, you have a whole world of people sharing the same coin, sharing the same idea, sharing the same feeling, the same energy. And that is a great, great, and glorious thing. It really is. Anyway, I've got to head out because I've got like a huge mess in the front yard to clean up. I got leaves and stuff. So you guys take care. Much love. And as usual, thank you for watching and God bless you all. Peace.